Have you ever found yourself lying awake at night, wondering what happens when the fragile line between life and death blurs? Imagine standing at the edge of existence, where the mind is thrust into a realm of surreal visions and inexplicable sensations. In this video, we'll dive deep into the mysteries of near-death experiences, exploring why many people report vivid visions, intense hallucinations, and even the sensation of leaving their bodies behind. What causes these mind-bending phenomena? Are they merely the byproducts of a failing brain, or do they hint at something far greater? A connection to a reality beyond our physical form. Whether you're a skeptic, a believer, or someone in between, this exploration will challenge your understanding of life, death, and the incredible power of the human mind. Let's journey together into the heart of the mystery. When the body teeters on the brink of death, something remarkable occurs. The mind, that intricate network of memories, thoughts, and emotions, begins a final, extraordinary performance. Researchers have long been fascinated by these near-death experiences, NDEs, where a lot of people describe phenomena that defy conventional explanations. One theory suggests that as the brain begins to shut down, it releases a surge of neurochemicals, endorphins, dopamine, and even naturally occurring hallucinogens that may create the vivid, dreamlike states many report. These substances can craft illusions so realistic that people see brilliant lights, intricate patterns, or even entire landscapes that seem more real than life itself. Yet these chemical reactions are just part of the story. Some survivors recount encounters that feel eerily orchestrated, a presence of a loving light, a sensation of moving through a tunnel, or the sensation of floating above their own bodies. Such experiences not only transform their understanding of life, but also spark deep philosophical and spiritual debates about the nature of consciousness. Could it be that in these moments, the mind is tapping into a dimension beyond our normal experience? Let's delve deeper into the visions and hallucinations that many describe. These aren't just random images flickering in the darkness, they often carry profound meaning. Some people speak of a blinding light filled with warmth and love, while others see vivid scenes from their past or even messages that seem to guide them forward. These experiences can be startlingly beautiful or overwhelmingly intense. For example, a cardiac arrest survivor once described witnessing a kaleidoscope of colors and patterns that swirled in a harmonious dance, accompanied by a voice that offered reassurance and hope. Another person recounted how, in the moments before death, they saw their life flash before their eyes, a montage of memories that provided clarity and peace amid chaos. One of the most riveting aspects of near-death phenomena is the out-of-body experience, where individuals claim to observe their own physical form from a detached perspective. Imagine the shock and wonder of watching your body lie motionless while you float above it, feeling both detached and intimately connected to everything around you. Many people who have undergone these experiences describe them with striking similarity, regardless of their cultural background or religious beliefs. They speak of a sudden sense of liberation, a brief moment where the constraints of the physical body vanish, revealing a perspective that is both awe-inspiring and humbling. Such accounts have been meticulously documented over decades, and while some argue these experiences can be explained by neurological processes, the universality of the descriptions invites us to consider alternative perspectives. Could these out-of-body experiences be glimpses of a deeper truth about our existence? Some theorists suggest that the mind, in its final moments, transcends the body to access a more profound level of reality, a reality that challenges the boundaries of life and death. This possibility raises important questions. Is our consciousness confined to the physical brain, or does it have the capacity to exist independently, even if only for a fleeting moment? Alongside out-of-body experiences, there are countless stories of people who perceive their physical form as if it were transformed, sometimes even resembling a spirit. These accounts often describe a feeling of lightness and an ethereal quality, as if the individual has become more than just flesh and blood. They speak of encountering a version of themselves that is luminous, serene, and free from the limitations of a mortal coil. Cultural narratives from around the world echo these experiences. From the ancient Egyptians to modern-day mystics, the concept of the soul or spirit leaving the body has been a recurring theme in art, literature, and religion. It's as if these near-death moments tap into an archetypal memory that lies deep within the human psyche. The convergence of these narratives, scientific observations, personal testimonies, and centuries-old folklore leaves us with a tantalizing puzzle. Could it be that our experiences near death are not mere hallucinations, but windows into another dimension of reality? Perhaps these visions are not just the fading echoes of a dying brain, but a profound testament to the enduring mystery of consciousness. Now, let's turn our attention to the evidence. There are several well-documented cases and studies that lend credibility to these extraordinary experiences. One of the most influential studies was conducted by Dutch cardiologist Dr. Pim van Lommel, who published his findings on near-death experiences in a renowned medical journal. His research gathered accounts from patients who, during cardiac arrest, reported vivid experiences of bright lights, encounters with deceased relatives, and a profound sense of peace. These consistent reports challenge the notion that such experiences are simply the result of dying brain cells. Another compelling example comes from the work of Dr. Sam Parnia, a critical care physician who has spent years investigating the phenomenon of cardiac arrest and the subsequent reports of NDEs. His research suggests that some aspects of consciousness might persist even after the heart stops beating, raising provocative questions about the nature of life and death. Additionally, numerous personal testimonies from survivors around the globe provide a rich tapestry of experiences that defy easy explanation. From near-death survivors in the United States to accounts from individuals in Europe and Asia, these stories reveal a common thread, a deep, unshakable sense of encountering something beyond the physical realm. While the exact mechanisms remain elusive, the sheer consistency of these reports hints at an underlying truth that transcends individual perception. These pieces of evidence invite us to reflect on a central question. Do these phenomena hint at an afterlife, or are they merely the brain's desperate attempt to protect itself from the terror of non-existence? While definitive answers remain elusive, the research encourages healthy debate and further investigation into one of the most profound mysteries of human existence. As we peel back the layers of these experiences, we find ourselves at a fascinating crossroads where science meets spirituality. On one hand, neuroscientists argue that near-death experiences are simply a cascade of biochemical reactions, a final burst of electrical activity as the brain succumbs to oxygen deprivation. On the other hand, spiritual scholars and mystics view these phenomena as evidence of a transcendent realm, a glimpse into an existence that defies the physical world. This dichotomy has sparked vigorous debates across academic, scientific, and philosophical circles. While some researchers call for more rigorous scientific scrutiny, others maintain that the subjective nature of these experiences defies quantification. In the end, the debate is not about dismissing one perspective in favor of the other. It's about acknowledging that our understanding of consciousness is still in its infancy. Ask yourself, can a purely materialistic view capture the full depth of human experience? Or is there room for a more holistic understanding that embraces both science and spirituality? The conversation remains open, and it is through such dialogue that we may inch closer to unraveling the mysteries of the mind. As we near the end of our exploration, one thing becomes abundantly clear. The human mind is a labyrinth of wonder, capable of experiences that both baffle and inspire us. The accounts of near-death experiences compel us to ask difficult questions about what it means to be alive and what lies beyond. Is it possible that these experiences are a natural, albeit complex, function of our neurological makeup? Or do they hint at a dimension of reality where consciousness transcends the physical body? Perhaps the truth lies lies somewhere in between, waiting for us to embrace the mystery without fear or prejudice. Share your thoughts and personal experiences in the comments below. Have you or someone you know experienced something unexplainable during a near-death moment? What do you believe these phenomena signify? By engaging in this conversation, you're not only exploring the depths of human consciousness, but also contributing to a broader understanding that spans science, philosophy, and spirituality. In conclusion, while science continues to probe the biological and neurological underpinnings of near-death experiences, the mystery of what happens to the mind as it hovers on the brink of death remains one of the most captivating enigmas of our existence. Whether you interpret these experiences as the final flourish of a brain under duress or as a genuine glimpse into an eternal realm, one fact remains undeniable. Our understanding of consciousness is far from complete. This exploration is not about providing definitive answers, it's about opening our minds to the vast possibilities that lie at the intersection of life and death. The beauty of these questions is that they compel us to look beyond the ordinary, to embrace the uncertainty, and to find meaning in the mysterious tapestry of human experience. Thank you for joining me on this extraordinary journey. If you found this video thought-provoking, please like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the mysteries of existence. Until next time, keep questioning, keep exploring, and remember, the greatest adventures are often found at the edges of the unknown.